Come my lady, come my lady, you're my butterfly, sugar, baby. Come my lady, come my lady.
Welcome to the back to the Low Liquor Show. We just went over all the results from the Final Four of the PIAA tournament. The state finals are set for Friday and Saturday. And now we'll get on to the bracket. The first play-in game today, Hampton and Manhattan. Hampton won 74-64, so they'll play Kentucky in Louisville. Let's go through before we go. We'll go through the matchups in the bracket. We'll start in the East. Number 1 Villanova. They'll be in Pittsburgh. They'll take on 16 seed Lafayette. 8 seed NC State will take on number 9 LSU. At Seattle, number 5 Northern Iowa against number 12 Wyoming. 4 seed Louisville against 13 seed Cal Irvine. Columbus, Ohio, Providence against either Boise or Dayton, the 6 seed against the 11. Boise and Dayton will play tomorrow in a play-in game. Also in Columbus, Ohio, 3rd seed Oklahoma against 14 seed Albany. 7 seed Michigan State against 10 seed Georgia, and 2 seed Virginia against 15 seed Belmont and Charlotte, North Carolina. This is the East region. We'll go in the South. Duke, number 1 seed in Charlotte on the 20th. They'll take on either North Florida or Robert Morris, and that game's tomorrow. North Florida and Robert Morris. Also in Charlotte, 8 seed San Diego State against St. John's, the 9. Portland, Oregon, 5 seed Utah against 12 seed Stephen F. Austin. 4 seed Georgia against 13 seed Eastern Washington. Louisville, Kentucky on the 19th. 6 seed SMU against 11 seed UCLA. 3rd seed Iowa State against 14 seed UAB. And in Seattle, 7 seed Iowa against 10 seed Davidson. And 2 seed Gonzaga against 15 seed North Dakota. Those are the 20th. In the East, Villanova and the NC State game, that's on the 19th. And then the rest of those are on the 20th in Seattle, Columbus, Ohio, and Charlotte. We go to the Midwest, Kentucky, the overall number 1 seed. They'll take on Hampton, the 16. That game's in Louisville. In Columbus, Ohio on the 20th. They'll take on the winner, and then the next one in Louisville, 8 seed Cincinnati and 9 seed Purdue. In Columbus on the 20th. 5 seed West Virginia against 12 seed Buffalo. And 4 seed Maryland against 13 seed Valparaiso. In Pittsburgh on the 19th, 6 seed Butler against 11 seed Texas. 3rd seed Notre Dame against 14 seed Northeastern. Omaha, Nebraska on the 20th. Wichita State, the 7 seed against 10 seed Indiana. 2 seed Kansas against number 15 seed New Mexico State. And then in the West, in Omaha, Nebraska on the 20th. Number 1 seed Wisconsin against 16 seed Coastal Carolina. 8 seed Oregon against 9 seed Oklahoma State. 5 seed Arkansas against 12 seed Wofford. 4 seed North Carolina against 13 seed Harvard. And then the 6 seed Xavier against the game going on right now, BYU and Ole Miss. They will be the 11. That's in Jacksonville, Florida. Also, the Arkansas Wofford in Jacksonville, Florida on the 19th. Xavier against BYU or Ole Miss. And the 3rd seed Baylor against 14 seed Georgia State. And in Portland, Oregon on the 19th. 7 seed VCU against 10 seed Ohio State. And 2 seed Arizona and the 15 seed Texas Southern. We'll break down possible upsets here. We'll go in the East. Not much of an upset, but I'm taking LSU over NC State. That's a possible one right there. Everybody's talking great NC State, but LSU gave Kentucky all they wanted earlier in the year at LSU. Uh, and I think whoever wins the Boise Dayton game, the 11, is going to beat Providence. So that's another possible upset. The 11 over the 6. In the South, the 13 over the 4 is a possible one. Eastern Washington and Georgetown. And the 10 over the 7, Davidson and Iowa. Davidson, solid team in the A10. They could give Iowa some fits. Midwest, could probably see Buffalo beat West Virginia. That's a possible one. 12 over the 5. And maybe the 7-10 Indiana could beat Wichita State, but I don't see it. But that's another possible one. And then in the West, maybe the 11 over the 6. Maybe BYU or Ole Miss over BYU. That could be a possibility there. I'm looking at the 10 Ohio State over Virginia Commonwealth. Ohio State has a great freshman. So, and maybe the third, if Carolina has a bad night, Harvard, that could be a possible one too. That can't be ruled out. So those where the possible upsets are. But my final, there's there's 6 teams possible, in my opinion, that could go to the Final Four: Kentucky, Wisconsin, Arizona, Gonzaga, Duke, Villanova, Virginia. But I just saw today, Justin Anderson's not completely healthy. If he's healthy, like they said, Virginia's got a shot. They got a legit shot. But another sleeper is probably everybody's talking about is Michigan State. Solid, experienced. You got an experienced coach in Tom Izzo. Uh, but I really like Gonzaga out of the South too. I just don't think Duke don't have enough size, and Gonzaga's got a ton of size. They match them. Wisconsin and Arizona or teams that can give Kentucky may give Kentucky problems if they meet up. So, without further ado, I'm going to pick my main bracket here, and I'm going to go with one of them that I have on the ESPN. My Final Four is going to be Kentucky, Wisconsin, Villanova, and Gonzaga. I have Wisconsin. No, I'm not going with that one. No. I really don't think Wisconsin's going to win. I changed that. I'm going to change that. I'm changing that one. There's the one. This is the one. Kentucky, Wisconsin, Villanova, Gonzaga. I like that Final Four. I think it's quite possible. I have Kentucky and Gonzaga for the national title, and I have Kentucky winning 72-71. So that's my official. I have one upset. I have Valpo beating Maryland. I have Wichita. I don't think Indiana's going to beat Wichita State, but I have Ohio State beating VCU. I have Davidson winning. I have Eastern Washington. I have Northern Iowa going to the Sweet 16. And I have Notre Dame going. I have Kentucky, Notre Dame, Wisconsin, Arizona, Gonzaga, Duke, Virginia, and Villanova in the Elite Eight. So that's my official pick right there. So that would be on ESPN 1, 2, 3, 4. That's my last bracket on ESPN. I did 7 on ESPN. And of course, I'm in the Dickie V group. So that's my official bracket that I'm going with out of 17. As you can see, these are all my brackets right here that I printed out. That I'm not lying. I'm crazy, but I like doing this kind of stuff, so that's quite alright. So that'll do it. Everything is set. We'll do a video tomorrow with all the other bracket stuff, the other games that went on tonight and the first one tomorrow. So that'll be it. Also, I did post yesterday about I'm planning on going to the new Max's Bar and Grill on where the old Wayne's Fairview Inn is. So anybody is welcome to join me. I will put that on there. So feel free. Let me know on my page. Anybody interested? I think I might have one. It don't matter. So just open invite. Have a good time and talk hoops and talk life in general. So I'm just putting it out there. You don't have to. If I'm by myself, that's fine. I'm fine with that. But I'm just putting out an open invitation for anybody that wants to come in and check out Max's Bar and Grill. The menu's in the Sentinel today, so and it looks reasonably priced. So that'll be it. We'll see you. If I don't do one, I'll do one when I come on Thursday night with the results of the first games of the NCAA tournament, and probably make my picks for who are going to be the state champions for Friday and Saturday. So until later in the week, either tomorrow or Thursday night, this is the Low Record Show, Low Record Network. Thanks for watching and checking it out. Don't forget to drop me a line on my Facebook page. Questions, comments, concerns. You can also email me, ltr71hotmail.com, or tweet. I'll check them out. And may mention those on the show down the line if you put anything out. So again, thanks, and we'll see you tomorrow night. Or later on in the week. This is the Low Record Show, Low Record Network. Have a good night.